from an owner's perspective, how do we keep our company's, culture kind of alive during this time frame? Look, consumer confidence is way down, staff confidence is way down. We seem to focus on the consumer relationship and their confidence, but we seem to forget about our staff relationship and our staff confidence. John, I'd kind of like get your thoughts on this, and then Chris, I'm going to ask you the same question: is how do we keep our company's culture alive during the pandemic? Your thoughts, John?
I think it starts with the owner being, or general manager, general manager. Is that kind of the like? Yeah, to be more involved and engaged in the process and with the customers today, hands-on involvement, supporting their salespeople. And I mean, those are the managers that I deal with. I have dealt with. I mean, they love their people. They take care of their people. So I mean, um, but just to Chris's point, like just the point before that, Chris was saying about what a fascinating thing about the community, because when they asked Ollie Retta, they asked him in an interview, if you could start your business today, start it over today to be a car salesman, what one single strategy would you implement into your business? It could be Facebook or whatever it was. And Ollie Retta, he said one word, and that word was community. So that was really fantastic what Mr. Chris said there, community. That's what it's all about. So, anyways, that's I said I don't
Uh,
know much about how that part of the intricacies of the store work. Like I said, I deal with the salesperson and I get him to come to the seminar. However, the most the most important person is the dealer or the general manager that will give me the opportunity to present to the salespeople. So those guys that I know are uh, forward thinking, they're enthusiastic, they're involved with their people, they care about their people, they love their people, they're involved in their business. So that's what you got to do more today.
Oh
My
no, no,
advice.
I'm with you. I mean, I think being involved in the business is very true, guys. We were kind of talking about it. 2018 and back, I call it full belly syndrome, where we talked a lot about what we accomplished and talked very little about what we could have accomplished if we just sat down, take the time, create those relationships, and developed out that community. Chris, I'd kind of like to get your thoughts, man. You've run a lot of businesses. You've dealt with employees kind of all over the world. This is interesting times, and there's a lot of dealerships that are watching and listening right now, and that's something on their mind is like, how do they continue to maintain and keep up their staff confidence and that culture of their dealership? Your thoughts, Chris?
Well, in 1980, working for a global advertising agency, I had the Honda Automobiles account, and I did a two-tier campaign, internal campaign. One was called "Our Customers Are Friends," and one was called "Our Employees Are Friends." So, um, let me just say that it's no coincidence that the employees, including sales, happen to live in the local community. So if you can adopt a community program, if you can make changes to the nuances in your brand that puts the dedication and the focus back on your local community, that's going to have a two-tier effect, and that's employees and resident slash car buying public. It's all about coming back home. Now, things that are going to change. I'm sorry, Mike, getting off topic a bit. But things that are going to change within the auto dealership are right now nobody wants to go into the auto dealership. So Zoom, internet, it's king. Oh, that's not going to last long. What's going to happen is people are going to have a much smaller geographic footprint. So the internet, which gave options of dealerships to folks. So we here in Thousand Oaks would go to Oxnard or the San Fernando Valley or Simi Valley. No, you're going to go to your local dealership again. You don't want to travel. Okay. Now, if the dealership can accommodate with customer touch points within the dealership to embrace the local community, that's the way it's going to change. Okay. There's going to be coffee clubs for the women to go to in the morning at the Volvo dealer. Okay. There's going to be, programs that embrace the local residents. And when the local resident comes in for that program, they're going to stop by whatever department and say hello to their neighbor because they're all part of the same community. So 2020 dealer of choice, the community alignment program, it also has an added value element of the employees being community residents.